In every relationship, there's a delicate dance between individuality and togetherness. Imagine a couple, Jamie and Taylor, each with their own unique passions. Jamie finds tranquility in the click of a camera shutter, capturing fleeting moments in time. On the other hand, Taylor loses himself in the strumming of his guitar, each chord resonating with his spirit. As their individual hobbies flourish, so does the time they spend apart, each engaged in their own world of creativity and self-expression. Their love for each other remains strong, yet they find themselves in a peculiar predicament. The time once spent together, laughing, sharing, and creating memories, has been replaced by solitary moments of individual passions. Yes, there is fulfillment found in their hobbies, a sense of identity that fuels their individuality. But as their separate worlds expand, they begin to notice a void, a growing gap in their connection. The joy of individual passions is unmistakable, but so is the growing gap in their connection. The silence between Jamie and Taylor grew louder, marking the need for a change. The rhythm of their lives had shifted, no longer a melodious blend of shared experiences, but rather two distinct solos playing side by side. The joy they found in their individual hobbies was palpable, a beacon of personal fulfillment. Yet amidst the click of the camera shutter and the strumming of guitar strings, a realization dawned on them. Their shared silence was not born of contentment, but of disconnection. This realization was like a drop of ink in clear water, spreading, shifting their perspective. The time they spent immersed in their hobbies had begun to overshadow the time they spent together. Their shared moments were becoming fewer and farther between. It was an alarm bell, a call to action, a sign that their seesaw of balance was tilting dangerously towards individuality, threatening to overshadow their togetherness. But Jamie and Taylor, deeply in love and committed to their relationship, were not ones to ignore such signs. They understood the importance of open communication in addressing relationship issues. So they set their hobbies aside, creating a space to talk, to express their feelings and concerns. They spoke of the fulfillment their hobbies brought them, but also of their longing for shared moments, for shared memories. It was a conversation filled with understanding, not blame. A conversation that marked the beginning of a journey towards balancing individuality and togetherness, a journey towards a harmonious relationship. Finding balance doesn't mean sacrificing personal passions. It involves fostering an environment where individuality and togetherness coexist in harmony. Jamie and Taylor, in their quest for equilibrium, turned to creative solutions. They recognized that they didn't have to choose between their hobbies and their relationship. Instead, they could have the best of both worlds. Jamie proposed designated hobby nights. These were nights where they could immerse themselves in their individual interests with no interruptions. Taylor, on the other hand, suggested regular date nights. These would be nights reserved exclusively for them, to explore new activities or simply enjoy each other's company. In this compromise, they discovered a beautiful balance. Hobby nights allowed them to pursue their passions without guilt or resentment, knowing that their relationship was not being neglected. Date nights, on the other hand, offered a chance to reconnect, to share experiences, and to nurture their bond. The key here was not just compromise, but creativity. They didn't merely divide their time evenly. They found a way to ensure that both their individual and shared needs were being met. This wasn't about restriction or sacrifice. It was about expansion, about enriching their lives individually and as a couple. Their plan was a testament to their commitment to both their individuality and their relationship. It showed that with communication, understanding, and a little creativity, it's possible to nurture personal passions while still cherishing the shared moments that make a relationship truly special. In action, their plan was a beautiful blend of solitude and togetherness. Jamie and Taylor set into motion a routine that celebrated their individuality and their unity, all at once. The designated hobby nights, a brainchild of Jamie's, became a haven for their personal passions. Jamie could be seen, camera in hand, capturing the world through her lens, while Taylor strummed his guitar, creating melodies that filled their home. This was their time to dive deep into their interests, to explore, to create, and to grow as individuals. But the magic didn't end there. Their date nights, inspired by Taylor's suggestion, became a cherished ritual. These were the nights dedicated to their bond, to their shared experiences. From cooking classes to hiking trails, from movie marathons to quiet dinners at home, they discovered and rediscovered the joy of being together. This balance brought a sense of fulfillment that was hard to miss. Their individual passions were not just tolerated, but celebrated. Their togetherness was not just a default, but a choice. The more they nurtured their hobbies, the more they seemed to appreciate their shared moments. The more they enjoyed their couple time, the more they seemed to value their individual pursuits. Their connection, which had once been threatened by the imbalance, was now stronger than ever. The gap that had loomed between them had transformed into a bridge, connecting their worlds, their interests, their dreams. They had found a rhythm, a beautiful dance of give and take, of me time and we time. In finding balance, Jamie and Taylor not only nurtured their individual passions, but also strengthened their bond, creating a harmony that echoed in their shared moments. They had discovered that the key to a thriving relationship was not in choosing between individuality and togetherness, but in embracing both. And in that embrace, they found a love that was deeper, richer, and more fulfilling than they had ever known. Remember, every relationship is unique, and the perfect balance might require some trial and error. But what matters is the willingness to communicate, compromise, and cherish both individuality and togetherness. So, nurture your hobbies, enjoy your couple time, and keep the dance of your relationship beautifully balanced.